Good morning and welcome to Start Your Day with Purpose. Today is day 21. 21 days. If you're here, you're already winning. Yep, you're winning. Thank you for being here with me. As of today, you have done 21 days of the program. That is how long it takes to build a habit. When was the last time that you gave yourself 21 days of consistency on anything? And maybe you missed a day or two, or if you're a few days behind, but that's okay. The fact that you're here means that you're working towards something bigger. And that is amazing. Today's shout out goes to those who are doing the session live. Your determination to start your day with purpose is impeccable. And I love having you with me in the morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for starting your day with purpose. And if tomorrow you want to join the live session, please use the Zoom link and let's make magic together at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. I want to hear from you what topics you would like to cover, what is keeping you up at night. Send me an email, send me a DM on Instagram at isabelmayoral.coach or text me. I am here and I cannot wait to hear from you. Are you ready for today? Yesterday we talked about this amazing distinction between the person that you were in the past and the person that you are, and how sometimes and in some areas of our lives, we let our past define who we are and prevent ourselves from moving forward. Today, I want to talk about our current self and our future self. I cannot begin to tell you how much work I have done in this area of my life. It is one of the areas that has generated the most frustration and heartbreak. For many years, I felt like I was 10 steps behind, always. Why was I behind? because I used to measure myself against my dream. I used to measure myself against the ideal. And this basically erased everything that I had achieved. It put me in a constant state of not enoughness. I'm not sure if not enoughness is a word, but for today's coaching session, it is going to be not enoughness. I was never enough. I was never meeting the mark. I was never making enough money. My apartment was never beautiful enough. I was never a great host. I was always missing a cent for my dollar. I was always missing the mark. And what mark, you may ask? An imaginary mark that I never defined. So I could never meet. I could never reach it. I could never meet the mark because I had never defined what I wanted. I see this with a lot of my clients, and it is why I wanted to take a whole session to talk about this. For the next 10 minutes that we're going to be together, I want you to open your mind and think about one area of your life where you feel that you are not good enough. Just one area. And there is absolutely no judgment. Now, my question is, how are you measuring yourself to determine that you're not good enough? We tend to have very high expectations of ourselves, but we never define them. We're constantly asking ourselves to jump, but we have no idea how high we need to jump. We have ideas for what a good woman, a good mom, a good wife, a good partner, a good dad, a good grandmother, a good worker, a good boss should be like. But we never actually defined it. And we rarely have conversations to set expectations, to set boundaries, or to make agreements. We judge ourselves and others on our idea of what being good means. And for this reason, neither us nor them can ever win. Do you want to win? Start by defining a clear image of who you want to be, how you want to feel, and what would you like to do. Once you define who you want to become, then you can start going in that direction. Without defining who you want to be and where you want to go, you're directionless. Think about it. It's like getting in the car and just saying, just want to go. Yes, but where? Where are you going? It is literally like saying, I just want to make more money. Okay, that's a start. But how much money do you want to make? A cent more? A dollar more? $10,000 more? How often do you want to make them? Once a year? Once a month? Doing what? Happiness, love, fulfillment, your dreams require you to set a direction. They require you to get specific. You need to enter a destination into the GPS. And this next idea is key. And I want you to have an open mind about it. So you need to enter a destination into the GPS. but you do not need to know exactly how you're going to get there. The how is not of your problem, not today. You need a destination and some guidance, but you don't need to tell the GPS exactly how you're going to get there. Life will give you the way. Life will show you opportunities. Life will put you in front of the people that you need to talk to. But you need to know where you're going. Because without a clear destination, you're going where life is taking you, not where you want to go. You don't need to have, do you? Let me ask you this. Do you feel that you need to have a clear picture of who you want to be in every area of your life? I'm going to take a break out of your backpack and say, no, not today. Allow yourself to start small. Think about one area that you want to improve upon. It can be an area that is keeping you up at night. It can be an area that you have been working towards in a while. It can be an area that you're ignoring and completely neglecting. Focus on one thing at a time, one thought at a time, one action at a time. Once you define what you want, then you get to set boundaries. Then you get to have conversations. Then you get to start moving in that direction. And what's going to happen, and what it's probably already happening, and that's why you're neglecting that area or preventing yourself from moving forward, is that you want it now. You want it now. Of course you do. But you have to allow yourself to become the person that has that. You have to allow yourself to become the person with that goal. One day, one action at a time. I'm going to get a little personal here, but last year I had a really hard time seeing my business. I was not where I wanted to be. I was already the coach. I was really good at what I did, but I was not acquiring the clients as fast as I wanted. I was not making as much money as I wanted to make. I was frustrated. I was in despair and I felt lost. This made me lose my belief in myself. I was measuring myself against my goal. And this made me go into a hole. A place where I was okay actually looking for a job and giving up my practice. I was okay giving up my passion. In my mind, I was a failure. I didn't have the business of my dream. Now let's think about this. I was measuring myself against master coaches who are making millions. I was measuring myself against those that have been in the field for years. And I had been in the field for a year. I was measuring myself against an ideal. And because of that, I almost quit. Took me a while, took some hard coaching, a lot of self exploration to see that I was measuring myself against my goal and against others. And what was I not doing? I was not seeing the amazing progress I had made. When I started seeing who I had become, I started to rebuild my confidence and my belief in myself. I started evaluating my coaching sessions. I started seeing the massive impact I had on my clients. I started seeing how I had changed and how I was showing up in my life differently. I was showing up on social media, how I was showing up for my friends and for my loved ones. I started seeing how I was showing up for myself. Massively differently than how I was showing up before. My happiness muscle, 100% different than what it was before. Every day, I take massive actions towards becoming the person of my dreams. Every day, I set boundaries and I make decisions and I say yes to some things and I say no to other things. Every day, I try to think like the person of my dreams. Every day, I remind myself that I'm on a journey and my now is exactly where I need to be. No frustration, no shame, or overwhelmed, no matter what. Now I have clearly defined who I want to be and what I want to build. So I am no longer measuring myself against an idea. I am measuring myself against the massive action that I take every day. And massive action doesn't require a lot. Massive action can be writing this session, it's waking up to do this session, is answering your messages and being present when you contact me. It's creating the next 30 days. Massive action requires you to just act one day, one action at a time. I believe so much that what I want is here that I'm not even worried about how I'm going to get there. I'm just focusing on one day at a time, on serving one client, one person, and creating that massive shift for one person at a time. Because I know my dream life is coming. I am working towards it. It is coming to me and it is coming to you. It is coming to you once you find it and you start focusing on getting it there. It is coming to you once you start measuring yourself against what you've already achieved and not what you're lacking. As we start our reflection today, I want you to think about that one goal, that one area where you want to improve, that one thing that you're going to start working towards. And if you can, I want you to close your eyes. This is not going to be long. I want you to close your eyes and breathe. And if you're able to, because you might not be able to, picture yourself having already achieved your goal, not getting to your goal, but having already achieved it. Feel yourself. Feel how that person feels. See yourself. You got it. You're there. Think about how that person thinks. How does she make decisions? How does she show up for herself? And now answer this question. What is standing in the way of you getting there? I hope your answer was time. It is only time because you're exactly where you need to be to get there. If you can, put your hand in your heart. Give yourself the space to plant the seed of your dreams and give them the time to grow and flourish. They will become true. As you start your day with purpose today, I want you to write one thing that you will do differently to move towards your dream today. Breathe, my friend. I would love to hear what came up for you today. Please feel free to DM me. I am on Instagram at Isabel Mayoral, coach. You can text me, you can email me. I am here. If you're listening to the recording, please like this message, like this video, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day and live your day with purpose. Thank you so much for being here.